Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are...
And a chance! They score!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's shifting through the gears here. Played in. A header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cantona is offering a wry smile there.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Cantona receives it in a good position here. Madrid are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Now it's Hullet. Messi. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Real chance! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. Just a terrific header! He will be livid with himself. Looks a smashing ball. There. Can he finish? So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Cantona to Darren Fletcher. Great ball and he's in here. Messi. De Bruyne. That has been cut short. Now it's Cantona. Cantona! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he whips it in. Rijkaard gets it away. Baresi cuts it out. Cannavaro. Guti. Cantona. That looks a good ball through. Oh. He's having a shot! Goal! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
So all square, and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you've so...
And the half-time whistle goes. Madrid are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. And Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a
Hello
half, this.
and please join me
What
in
a
wishing
good half.
happy
They've gone
wedding
blow for
anniversary
blow,
for one of
and
our
it's
fan club
2-2.
members. Substitutions taking place.
Madrid get the second half started. And it's De Bruyne. It's a good spell of possession, this. Nicely spread. Zanetti. And the cross comes in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And that's aimed into the middle. Out of play for a goal kick. Madrid do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Cantona. Chance here to counter. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And they can counter here, and he's picked out the run, and he's found shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! And the comeback is complete! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
He's being urged to shoot. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. And he scores! Back in business! Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
That ball looks a good one. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Batistuta has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Pullet plays it short. Ball swats. A mighty effort! And somehow he managed to miss it. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Nicely aimed pass. Knocks it into space. There's the shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. He's had it taken off him. Beraldo. Rashford, and here's Cantona. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw.
A minute has been indicated.
De Bruyne. Beraldo. So that's it. It is all over. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too. Given the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome will be.
A very example of a centre-forward. Guti! Gorgeous from Guti!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Guti. Delicate ball and it... Header! Trustmark comes to the rescue. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Scholes really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Great run on the overlap here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Madrid are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Darren Fletcher, Scholes, now it's Rashford, now it's Cantona. Great chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Darren Fletcher. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He's in plenty of space here. It's a mighty effort! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Hakimi looking to play him in. Bale picks it up out wide. And that has been cleared.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nice looking ball. Guti providing an outlet on that flank. Hakimi. Bale is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And it's Hakimi. Guti gets a foot in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Batistuta. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Fletcher. And here's... Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. To review the first half.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
For a special presentation
Madrid go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. He's having a hit! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Adams. And it's Hakimi. And it's Bale. And he plays one through. Oh, that's a fine interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Nicely shaped ball. Belletti.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Xavi Alonso. Now it's Bale. Messi. Pirlo. Played into space. Good ball, good take. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Rijkaard. Cantona. And it's made its way to him. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Cantona. Has a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Now it's Cantona. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Darren Fletcher. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, that's delightful. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Now it's Guti. That's an imaginative pass. Can he latch on to this? Belletti. Madrid clearly now in lead preservation mode. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's gone backward here.
There will be
And
one
here's
minute
Mbappe.
added time.
Oh, shooting chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Arsenal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Courtois trying to keep this in. And the cutback. Cleared without hesitation. And there goes the final whistle. Madrid can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fellow, Josko Guardiola, on your side, it's hard not to pick him out. Such an extraordinary defender with an unconventional style, incredibly quick, and so good at carrying the ball forward. Keep your eyes on him.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good take, and is he in? Doué.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Cantona. He is through here. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
The ball goes in. Terrific header. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Over to the other side. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Cantona! Well, now, and the keeper couldn't hold it. There it is! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Belletti. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Now the cross. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Aberdeen with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. There's the header! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Aberdeen really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Beraldo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And he welcomes it in. Swings in a cross. Oh, it rattles the bar. Here comes another. He rises. And it's bounced out off the woodwork. It's a lovely, neat pass.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, good-looking ball. Kimmich. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Madrid leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Coming on the field is
And we are back on the way.
Rashford.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now, and we get some free-flowing football.
Well, Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, facing up to his adversary. He's having a go! He's got away with one there.
Team still separated by the game's only goal.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Gets a good foot in there.
Doué. Just about up to the hour now. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, that's been intercepted.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Crossed into the box. He's having a shot! Cantona gets flagged offside. Good running, strong and purposeful. Just a quarter of an hour to play. No way through. And it's Doué. And the through ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want to...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's found a way through. Now, can he find a finish? Baresi shows the will to win the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's Rashford! He scores! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the
Hello,
next 2
everybody,
hours,
and
it might
welcome
not
to
feel like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Deserved a better ball there, he's right to be disappointed.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
A header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Terrific header! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And here's Alvarez. Oh, Cantona! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Baggio getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's found a way through. Hangs one in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. So it is still 0-0. Guardiola. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Shifted it to the flank. That's a shade optimistic. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Belletti threads one in. Belletti is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Has a look and plays it forward. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. There will be a throw-in. Now it's Guti. Picks out Brick. There's the shot! De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Baggio making good progress on the right-hand side. And it's De Bruyne. Can he get on the end of this? This looks promising. Incoming to... He's got full! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we are back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Iwobi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. the great escape.
He's having a go! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cannavaro clears it away. Great ball, and he's in here. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Adams.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, nicely intercepted. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
We have got
Alvarez.
changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 22, Raul. Number 23, Pep Guardiola. Coming on the field, number 20.
Well into the second half, and
Rashford.
still there's nothing
Number
between them.
17, Scholes.
Scholes.
Number 24,
Rashford.
Fletcher. Substitution.
It's Rashford! And he's hit it long.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Lovely. Can he finish? It's there! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Shot a goal!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Baresi shows the will to win the ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's there to make the challenge. And it's Guti. Adams kept aware, and it is... And that's that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock
everybody, and
horns.
welcome to
This is
today's
football
match.
at its finest. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Mbappe gets into a good position. Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? Bullish header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Rijkaard. Nicely shaped ball. Well, that's well spotted. Oh, good spread. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. James. He's in a great position here. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Well, for a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's a good run down the right. No, that was never going to make it. De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Beraldo. And Azar. Darren Fletcher. Belletti. Cantona. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Great chance here from position A1. Guti! Oh, the ball's run loose here. There's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Madrid were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Ødegaard. Mbappe powering forward here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Cantona. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Mbappe probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head
There
up
will
from
be
time to
1
time,
minute
Peter.
added time.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over
Please
here.
take this opportunity to pay a visit
So
to
they
our
head in,
official
no
store,
further
where
forward.
memorabilia
The
from
score
today's
here,
match are
still
now available.
0-0.
Substitution in progress.
And the action is back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Madrid do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Delivery from Mbappe. Baresi attempts a clearance. Pass somewhat off target. Darren Fletcher. Scholes. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he spark a counter here? De Bruyne knocks it into space. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's managed to gift it back. Out of play for a throw. Scholes. Now it's Rashford. Over to the left. Rashford is having a shot! Van der Ven gets good distance on it.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
Corner
Bale.
number 2 then.
Coming on the field is number 18, Vinicius Junior.
Smashing header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Hakimi looking to play him in. That's been slipped through. And the shot! He scored! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Out towards the flank. And he's in on goal. Real chance! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Vinicius Junior. Defending of the desperate variety. Now this could be a chance. He's had a shot!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. And this is Scholes. Madrid could have here their final chance.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Oh, what a climb! Sticks it away! They have stolen level at the last! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Pete.
And that's it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give in. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
We have already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally...
Cantona! Brilliant from Cantona!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Beraldo gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
De Bruyne ready to try one. Great chance here to level it up. Played out to the left flank. Flings it, climbs up big! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Rashford. Rashford puts his foot on the gas.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Thinks about the shot.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Knocks it into space. Baresi. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Van Dijk. Now Beraldo. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Cantona. Robertson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rashford picked out brilliantly. And a chance! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Livakovic, in the context of the game, he must save it. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The
and
fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's...
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. And it's Scholes. Scholes puts his foot on the gas. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. So it is still 0-0. And here's Mbappe. And the shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Cantona quietly revving up. Cantona goes steaming forward. And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. Madrid have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Guti picks it up from the goal kick. And here's Scholes. Oh, that is a good ball. Shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Rashford. Spread it left. Neymar in acres of space out. Goes for a shot! It's there! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cantona, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Looking for a runner. And the pass is intercepted. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Olise.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Scholes. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then.
No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Opts to play it. And a chance! Oh, taken with style. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The goal scorer.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Number 10.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Mbappe. And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So your views on the first half?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Mbappe. Number
The
8,
second half then, just
Guti.
getting going.
Number 17, Scholes.
Cannavaro makes the
Coming on
interception.
field, Number
Raul.
20,
Neither of
Rashford.
these two want to come off
Number
second best.
41,
Beraldo
Esteban.
goes on a charge
Number
down the left.
22, Raul. Substitution.
Rashford. Madrid come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change.
It's Rashford! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. It's a searching pass. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Azar, nicely shaped ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply won't.
He rises! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, delightful ball. Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Belletti. Can he get it through? Oh, he's onto this. He's found a way. Shot a goal! Oh, super goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the comeback is complete. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now it's Cantona.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's got away. Quick look, then placed. There's the shot! Azar. Ambitious ball here. He's in plenty of space here. Messi! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Right card.
And that will be the final act. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get it through? And it's Belletti. That is lovely. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Now it's Eto'o. And this is Hullet. Hullet. Hullet! It's there! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
He has found the way through. And he's there to get it away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cantona looking to be a menace in the final third. Oh, some tackle that. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's put paid to a promising move.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Cantona, challenged just a bit on the firm side. He came in hard, very hard. Well, that looks a decent ball, and he's worked it through. Chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
There will be one
And he's there to
at
clear
a
it.
time.
It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Please join me
It's a
in
dressing
wishing
room
all the
that
best to
needs
members of
rousing
our
at
fan
half-time,
club
because in
celebrating their
truth they've
winning
not really
anniversary
been at
today.
it so far. If the
Substitution
pep
on the
talk
field.
works, we may see a very
11,
different side second half.
Mbappe.
We need to.
Number 41.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Number 20.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Madrid come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fast.
And he shoots! The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cross to the back post. Looking for the run. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Shot a goal! Elise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now there's a great chance! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides.
Real chance!
Substitution.
Rashford! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rashford! It's Rashford! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Now it's Rashford. Madrid desperately searching for the winner here. And no, that was never going to make it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That's a throw. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now it's Guti. This looks promising. And he whips it in.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive.